Building on that foundation, defining mission, outcomes, and success criteria is the first anchor of a sound program. A mission statement captures why the program exists in language that people can understand and act on. Outcomes describe what must be achieved for the mission to be fulfilled, while success criteria translate those outcomes into observable signs of progress. For instance, a program's mission might be to safeguard customer trust, with outcomes measured by reduced incidents and faster recovery times. When people know what success looks like, they can self-correct and prioritize intelligently. Ambiguity erodes confidence, so definitions must be clear, measurable, and periodically revisited as conditions evolve. From there, governance defines who makes which decisions and how. A governance model establishes forums where issues are raised, risks are reviewed, and priorities are set. These forums, often called steering committees or working groups, provide rhythm and accountability. Decision rights specify what can be approved at each level, ensuring both oversight and speed. Without such structure, well-intentioned teams can duplicate work or overlook critical dependencies. Good governance does not slow progress, it channels it, keeping authority visible and traceable. When participants understand where to bring questions or escalate risks, confusion gives way to deliberate coordination. Expanding on that, roles bring the governance model to life. Executives, system owners, data stewards, and implementers each carry distinct responsibilities. Executives define priorities and secure resources. Owners translate goals into operational plans. Stewards maintain data quality and compliance. Implementers apply controls and manage daily execution. A micro-example shows the balance. An executive may authorize a cloud expansion, the owner defines its risk posture, the steward ensures classifications are respected, and the implementer enforces access. Clarity in roles reduces friction, allowing accountability to flow naturally. Overlaps or omissions, by contrast, invite finger-pointing and delay. Building on that, policy hierarchy and standards alignment translate risk decisions into everyday practice. A policy establishes intent, a standard defines the consistent rule, and procedures describe how to apply them. When these layers align, staff can follow them confidently without guessing priorities. For instance, a password policy might require complexity. A standard dictates exact character requirements, and a procedure explains how to enforce them through identity systems. Alignment ensures no contradictions across documents. Without it, one team may follow an outdated rule while another invents its own, creating gaps auditors will easily detect. From that solid policy structure grows the portfolio view of security initiatives. A program manager must see not just individual projects, but how they combine to achieve shared outcomes. The portfolio view compares scope, timelines, and dependencies, ensuring limited resources deliver the highest value. Picture a dashboard that shows threat hunting automation next to awareness training and endpoint modernization. Each serves a different need, yet together they advance resilience. Seeing the whole portfolio prevents overinvestment in one area while neglecting others. It also helps leadership reprioritize when new threats or business drivers appear. With portfolio visibility established, funding models and resource assignments give the program tangible power. Funding reflects commitment. Whether money flows from a central budget, departmental allocations, or chargeback models, the mechanism affects agility. Programs thrive when funding decisions match risk priorities rather than convenience. For example, if cloud transformation doubles exposure, the budget should double attention to identity and monitoring. Resource assignment extends beyond money to people and tools. A clear funding and staffing model avoids the pattern of unfunded mandates where expectations outpace capacity. Sustainable programs treat resources as strategic levers, not afterthoughts. Equally important, vendor, provider, and stakeholder coordination ensures that the program's reach extends beyond the organization's walls. Security today is interdependent, relying on cloud platforms, managed services, and third-party software. Coordination means embedding expectations in contracts, aligning communication channels, and sharing incident information promptly. A mature program views vendors as extensions of its control environment. For example, a quarterly review with a managed detection provider may surface trends that improve both sides' response readiness. Fragmented communication, by contrast, breeds surprise and blame. Structured engagement builds collective defense and shared accountability. Communication cadence to leadership and teams keeps the program visible and understood. Regular updates, monthly summaries, quarterly reviews, and ad hoc briefings translate technical actions into business terms. A concise narrative about risk reduction or compliance milestones helps maintain support at the top. Downward communication is equally vital. It informs teams why controls matter and how success will be recognized. For example, when a leader explains how patch timing affects contract eligibility, urgency becomes shared. Communication is not decoration, it is connective tissue. A predictable cadence turns transparency into habit, replacing firefighting with informed partnership. From communication arises performance management through objectives, targets, and leading indicators. Programs need both backward-looking metrics, like incident counts, and forward-looking signals that predict future resilience. Leading indicators might include patch latency, training completion, or mean time to detect anomalies. The point is not to flood dashboards, but to choose measures that inspire action. When people see that numbers inform decisions, data quality improves naturally. A thoughtful mix of measures keeps attention balanced between outcomes achieved and capability maturity. Over time, performance tracking becomes the feedback loop that shapes continuous improvement. As performance insights mature, integration with enterprise risk management connects the security program to the broader organizational framework. Enterprise risk management aggregates all forms of risk, financial, operational, reputational, into a single view for leadership. When security aligns with that process, its language and data feed strategic decisions rather than standing apart. For example, treating a ransomware scenario as an enterprise risk brings business continuity, legal, and finance teams into planning. This integration prevents isolation. It reminds everyone that cybersecurity is not a separate pursuit, but an essential part of managing the business itself. All these structures rely on a clear program charter that defines scope and boundaries. A charter explains what the program covers, what it does not, who leads it, and how success will be measured. It prevents scope creep by setting clear limits while leaving room for adaptation. For instance, a charter may exclude product-specific security reviews but include policies that guide them. When documented early, charters align expectations before conflicts arise. They also serve as onboarding tools, helping new staff understand where authority begins and ends. Clarity at this level anchors stability throughout the program's life. In the end, alignment enables consistent execution. Program management ties mission, governance, risk, and resources into one coherent system. When alignment holds, decisions reinforce each other rather than compete. Everyone, from executives to implementers, knows their part in achieving secure, resilient operations. The outcome is not paperwork, but predictability. A well-aligned program allows adaptation without losing direction. It transforms security from a reactive cost center into a disciplined capability that serves the organization's mission and earns its trust day after day. Thanks for listening. For more audio courses, daily newsletters, and more, please visit baremetalcyber.com.